What are you doing down there? Go.
You have arrived at your destination.
Alright, so the Goliath, it's a 34-mile or 54.5-kilometer circuit. Let's do it. Recommends the Mustang? Why not my Hoonigan? I want my Hoonigan. Bye, Pylon. So I don't need to worry about getting into first super quick, because it is over 50 kilometers long. Oh no. I really wish I could look around like in VR, so I could see what the cars next to me are. The last time I flew off into a tree. That's why I want to get into VR racing more. I need to set up the cameras so that I can do that. Because VR racing's pretty cool, especially with a wheel. The fact that you can literally turn around and look behind you. What are you doing down there? This game looks so good. Why are you stopping, Prod? Alright, behind the Shelby GT there. Behind whatever this car is. Now we're behind the Corvette. Picking up some space. bump up against the Cadillac. I've hopped on every day since this game came out to play at least a teeny bit, and it's been fun. I'll even just get on and drive around the map. That's what I did most of the time on Forza 4 and 3. Like, sure, I did like the main story and did like the big events, but then I just kind of drove around. I'd grab a car, drive from one house to another house, and switch cars, and go to a different house, switch cars, drive to a different house. What is this car? Is this a new Viper? It is. Oh, it's a 2013 Viper. I guess that's one thing about this game looking so good. Every car looks like it's new. Oh, we stayed on the bridge. That's a good thing. No more resetting. We lost 3 positions because of that bridge. I could have rewound, but we've got like 50 kilometers. I feel I have more than enough time to catch back up. I could have tuned this car so that it was better. I need to do that more often, tune cars. The past 2 games I've just basically driven cars stock, or I've used someone else's tune. But I guess this is probably a perfect race to showcase on the launch day for where everyone is able to play it, not just the the top bundle purchasers, because it goes through like it goes around the entire outside of the map, and so you can see the graphics of like all the places. Like you can see the mountains and they look beautiful. So you can really get a sense for the graphics of the game. I'd love to try the game in 4K. Maybe that'll be an idea for a future video. I'll tune up a car and we'll do this race again in 4K resolution. I don't think too much will change, but it might be nice. This car's really thinking it's gonna pass me. I always fear that in races like this, where it's big races, because obviously a human should have a bit of an advantage against AIs in cornering, because you can play with the driving line a little bit. Like, see, a corner right there, I was just able to overtake all 3 of them. But if they have a higher top speed than me, then they can over time catch up in the long straights. And that's why in corners I need to do really good. On day 1, so the 5th, when I streamed this, my computer couldn't keep up with streaming and playing it. Most likely because the game uses 95% GPU, and I encode my stream using my GPU. It wasn't rendering the graphics of the ground, and actually paused my game because it told me that it detected degraded performance. But then after that, I've never had that happen again. I think I've only had the graphic textures not load in once or twice. On Forza 4, if I would watch a YouTube video and drive a really fast car, it would happen all the time. But yeah, this seems great. I'm loving the game so far. I'm getting more used to my new Xbox controller. I got a new one for my birthday since my old one, the thumbstick was worn down. And the right bumper hasn't worked properly for a couple years now. It still worked, but it was very finicky whether it would or wouldn't work on the first click. And so sometimes you'd click it like to change your camera, and you'd have to click it like 5 times before it would actually do it. Or you'd click it once and it would go like that. It would change twice. Yeah. I still need to hop on Rocket League again and just practice with this controller, because it just feels weird using it the way I did the old controller. But I think I will like this controller. I decided to go with it rather than a Scuff. That was my original. I was going to get that for my birthday. But due to the price, and it hadn't even finished processing in over a week, I didn't think it was going to be here on time, so I just canceled it. I was like, oh, I'm fine with a normal controller. I may still get a Scuff, but I also figured I want a Scuff for Rocket League, but I hardly play Rocket League. And at the time of ordering it, I wasn't playing Rocket League due to my internet. But now that I have better internet, I should be more willing to go back and try it. And if I start streaming Rocket League and some people start watching, then I'd be more inclined to buy a Elite controller or a Scuff or something like that, if people are watching that content, or if I get really serious into the game. Because right now, like, I'm not doing massive aerial stuff and all that. But this game looks great. I'd like to have a spot on here that showed like the progress, or how many kilometers out of the total we were, so we had kind of an idea. Of how far through we are. I think this would be an interesting race to do with the wheel and pedals, H shifter and all that. Ooh, look at that big cruise ship out there, it looks like. A little bit of like a rainforest here. Look at the reflection. Oh, oopsie. I was too busy focusing on the reflections on the hood. You guys can look at them. I'll look at them in post-production. And even still, I'm looking down at them. This is a weird one, to be honest. Makes you feel like you're going really fast, though. Like on a motorcycle. Ooh, a tunnel. Ooh, the bridge. What? Oh. Oh, my hands! My hands are on the windshield. So obviously the rearview mirror doesn't show like all the foliage on the terrain behind us, but that's fine. I've got a Horizon band on my wrist. I'm like the high school girls that go to a water park and wear their band for like a month after they come back from their trip. It's like, why? That's just kind of gross, you know? Apparently somewhere they were saying the DeLorean's supposed to be in the game. I've seen people have the DeLorean, but I don't know how to get it. I want to get it. I also want to watch the movies because I've never seen them before. If you recommend watching the Back to the Future movies, comment down below how crazy it is that I haven't seen them yet and why I should watch them. On the topic of new games, have you guys played Vanguard, and what are your opinions? Let me know down below. But personally, I'm enjoying it a lot. The zombies, I wasn't thrilled about when I first started, but it's kind of growing on me a little bit. It's still very limited amount of content, and so I feel I will get tired of it fairly quickly, kind of like Outbreak. They just didn't update it enough. I'm a little concerned about no round-based zombies. We'll just have to see where they decide to go with that. But the main thing that I'm really enjoying, actually, is multiplayer. I like the feel of it. It's just like Modern Warfare 2019. It's the same sort of engine. Feels a lot like it, and I really liked that game's multiplayer. Cold War was pretty good, but I liked Modern Warfare 2019 a lot, and so I think this year of multiplayer is going to be really good. Oh, we're done? I guess we were going for 14.5 minutes. It did not feel like that. It felt like we were barely driving, but it also feels like I was going a long time. So I just got the achievement Long Gone, win the Goliath race event.
I am glad you did, because I don't think I could sit through that again. My heart wouldn't take it.
Nice. Ooh, Dodge Charger. Ooh, Subaru WRX STI. Nice. I really want the Doom E1 M1 low horn. And the DeLorean. And the Warthog and the Halo horn and theme.
Hey, Christopher. Got a moment to look over some adventures? Thought you might.
This one. Or Halo. Sea of Thieves is pretty good too. Oh. Ha ha! I want to get into an online game and just do that. Yeah. Thank you guys for watching the Goliath. See you in the next one.